white person wants a tan, it does not necessarily follow that they want to be black. If a black person uses skin lightening products, it does not mean that he or she desires to be white. With that said, however, tanning and bleaching one's skin, it does always indicate an underlying discontent with one's complexion. However, that discontent doesn't have to originate from the same place in both races. I think when white people darken their skin, the primary motivation is usually aesthetics. When black people or people who are richly colored like Indians, when they attempt to change their skin, it has very little to do with trying to improve their appearance. It has much to do with racial insecurity, wanting social acceptance, and attempting to appeal to the beauty standards, which in spite of the fact that they are ever evolving and changing, they have never excluded blonde hair, blue eyes, and pale skin. When richly colored people attempt to lighten their skin, they are absolutely responding to the conditioning that gives people the desire to strive to be closer to the aesthetic standard, which is light, bright, and darn near white. You used Michael Jackson, who happens to be everybody's stock example of what can happen when hatred for dark skin is acute, to make your point. You asked the question, why is it a tragedy that Michael Jackson wanted lighter skin? I don't think the tragedy was that Michael Jackson liked or wanted light skin. I think the tragedy was that Michael Jackson did not want dark skin, and therein lies a huge difference. The greater tragedy is that so many of the dark brown masses still have complexion issues that seem unresolvable. It's not a crime to want to be light, but it is a shame. The caste system isn't just in India, it's everywhere. The issues with skin is that your complexion, sadly, does often dictate how much social value you have and how you will be treated. The issue with complexion isn't an aesthetic issue. It's a political issue. It's a social issue.